Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on a first day of a brand new week, but before we can get into all of that fun stuff that we've got planned for today, we first have to wrap up last week, the final sleep research of Growth Week, and we're going to get into that right now. We're going to start with 100 sleep points for going to bed and sleeping a decent amount of time, 2,122 total sleep points. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up, hopefully, a biscuit. 15 diamonds, I'll take that too. That's fine. Like I said the other day, we've gotten very lucky with the diamonds that have been coming our way. Not going to complain about that at all, but let's go ahead and jump into this final sleep report and see how it turns out. We did make it to Master 4, but we'll get into that a little bit later when we get to the weekly summary. Had a pretty decent day yesterday. Session 380, we've got 9 hours and 20 minutes of sleep. And looks like a pretty good snoozing type. That makes sense. All right, well. Oh no, it's dozing. Never mind, I take it back. I thought we were getting snoozing. Well, dozing isn't that bad. I feel like dozing on Lapis Lakeside gives me more Pokemon that I actually want to catch. So I'm fine with that. Not going to complain one bit. We did get the full 8 spawns finally. 98.8 million. Almost 100 million. Getting pretty close to that 100 million mark on Lapis. Just not quite there yet. We can already see we've got a Bellsprout and a Top Belly Ekans. What else do we have, though? Hopefully a couple of new sleep styles. We do still need those for the Sleep Dex goals whenever those come out, but a couple of Victory Bell I saw in there. That's very good. So we got Bellsprout, Victory Bell, Primeape, Chikorita, Ekans, Victory Bell, and Altaria, and something new. Is it gonna crash? No. Okay, we're fine. Oh, there we go. Something new. Florigato, curled up sleep. All right, so now I think that's the second sleep style we've gotten for Florigato. Yep, second one. All right, 2 out of 4. That might have actually been all we needed to get to the next Sleep Dex goals if they keep with the same pattern. But we'll just have to wait and see whenever they come out. No one's hungry. I am getting tired of nobody being hungry. Yeah, Chikorita's probably the biggest thing we need to try to catch right now. We found out the other day with the shiny Bellsprout, we don't need another Bellsprout for Triple Tomato. However, Chikorita, we still don't have a berry finding Chikorita. So definitely need to get one of those. So we can take that home, and I think that's going to be all we're really going to worry about today. Yeah, that's all we're going to worry about today. I think we're going to save our biscuits with Water Week coming up pretty soon. Definitely going to save the biscuits for a while. Not going to use them for anything too crazy. As far as candy... probably Sprigatito candy is still a good call, so we'll send that out today. All right, with 4,698 research XP gained, that's very good. And 9,048 dream shards, very nice. All right, so let's check this Chikorita and see. Hopefully level 15 and relaxed. Hopefully we can get berry finding. It's not going to be the level 10, but let's see. We've got Cocoa, Honey, Cocoa. And then Dream Shard bonus. Yikes-a-roni. Helping Speed S. I mean, it's not the worst thing we could get. Inventory up. Those are not great. And Helping Speed. Yep, this one is not as good as the last one that we caught. We do have a PR88 Chikorita, but it's only rated that highly because of helping bonus. So I'm still hesitant to invest in it. I really want to find that berry finding before we invest in one. This one, probably not going to be great. It's going to be okay, but definitely not as good as the other one we've caught, and not as good as the one that we currently have as a Meganium. So no worries here. We'll just send this one to the professor and we'll continue the Chikorita hunt. All of the Johto starters have eluded me in terms of finding a really good one, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Let's go ahead and move on, and we can get this weekly summary done. First, before I leave these behind, let's go ahead and grab another 15 diamonds for going to bed on time. And we can get into the weekly summary and choose our next research site. Like I said, we did have a pretty good day yesterday, so we actually made it pretty far. A lot farther than I thought we were going to make it, given how the week was going, especially towards the middle and Friday. It just definitely felt like it wasn't going to be a very good week, but we turned it around in the last couple of days. Week 55, weekly summary. Master 4 was the final rank with 988,442 final strength, 366,631 gains from berries, which is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be, and 621,811 gains from cooking. Could have been better if we had had better luck with the ingredients. We just really got very unlucky. So not much we could do there, but we did get an A overall grade for another 4 small handy candies. That sleep midpoint on Friday and Saturday again, because I stream late on Fridays. Kind of messes up my S rating, but it is what it is. But now we can figure out where we want to go to next. And honestly, funny enough, even though it's the place we have the most cleared out in terms of sleep style studied, this is the place I want to go to, because we desperately need a better Delibird, as we have learned over the last week, trying to get eggs. I'm hoping we can get curry here, though. If we can get curry, we'll be in a really good spot. That is a really pretty blue on that Snorlax. But, of course, we got salads. Really, dude? Really? Really, dude? Salad? Salad. I don't know if we can make that work. A small ingredient ticket, though. I will take that. What are we looking like on salad? Not great, I bet. Let's see. Although I wasn't feeling very confident about the salad at first. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking since we got that Skeledirge, maybe salad isn't as bad, because we got the Skeledirge and the Venusaur, which wasn't producing as much honey as I wanted, but I think it'll bring in enough for the Calm Mind fruit salad. We definitely don't have to worry about the Beware. It will definitely bring in enough corn. And I'm pretty confident we can get enough apples out of Skeledirge. 63, I think, is actually lower than its average, so we shouldn't have a problem with Skeledirge there. But before we can even get into that, I need to get all this other stuff done. I did switch to our grocery shopping team before I went to bed last night, so that we should have a decent amount of ingredients for whatever recipe we got. Hopefully that panned out. But for now, we have no new news, no new medals, but we do have new community reports. There's going to be about 46 of them. 41 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10. Did I count that right? I feel like I counted that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, only 10. Only 10 that leveled up. Not bad. It's still 25%, so not bad at all. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can collect and get some breakfast up and running. I swear that's a shiny Snorlax, but I know it's not. It just looks like it. It's very pretty, though. It's a very, very good looking blue. Okay, plenty of cocoa and milk that we don't need, but it will go in for some extra ingredients to give some extra kick to that dish that we're about to make, because I also swapped in Flareon for a little bit last night so that I could get that skill trigger. Ended up with a double, so we've got plenty of pot space right now. And then a decent amount of oil would also help. I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah, I don't think that'll be enough. It's only 16. Oh, a few more. Apologies, 19. So if we had a few left over, we might be able to do green grass salad for breakfast right now and then focus on the calm mind salad the rest of the week. Let's see. That's everybody. No ingredient magnet triggers, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping for that. We did get a trigger on Victory Bell, of course, because Victory Bell is a star. But let's see, did we? We don't. We're short on tomatoes and oil. Ah, well, how short on oil were we? 2. That makes sense. Sounds about right. That's my luck. I mean, we were short 4 tomatoes too, but that's not the point. Unfortunately, yikes. Gluttony potato salad is the only thing I can make right now. You know what? I think I'm going to do it again. I did it last week. I think I'm going to do it again this week because, again, I am up a bit early. I've got some time to get 2. I just need 2 oil and... Nope, no skill trigger. 2 oil and how many tomatoes? Oh, that's the wrong one. How many tomatoes am I short? 4? That shouldn't be a problem. 2 oil, 4 tomatoes. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit weird, just a little bit, but I think it's worth it since we have the expanded pot space to go ahead and take advantage of it now. Let's go ahead and put in our other Venusaur because that one is tomato focused. 1 tomato trigger will be enough to get us the tomatoes we need. We're going to leave Toxicroak on the team for now. Actually, let me switch off of this grocery shopping team. I don't want to mess that one up. Let's get back to salads. Okay, so first things first, tomato Venusaur, and then where are you at? Oil Toxicroak, a little higher up. There you are. Yeah, only 1 oil trigger is all we need there, and we're good. I mean, of course, we're going to put in Walrein. We're on Snowdrop after all. Walrein, one of the best early game Pokemon I caught, and we get some Sleep XP bonus here, so that's very good with the Adamant Nature. Gonna throw Walrein on the team, get that helping bonus up and running, hopefully get the oil and tomatoes that we need very quickly. I know we have plenty of corn, that's why I didn't have Beware on the grocery shopping team last night. Honey, I feel like we probably just got enough for what we need. So I'm going to put Skeledirge on the team because the apples are going to be the biggest ask. Where you at? You're all the way at the bottom. There we go. We're going to throw Skeledirge on the team. We're going to use this team. And then as soon as we get what we need to make this the green grass salad for breakfast. So I'm going to do that off screen. Not going to do that in today's video because we do have time for me to get the ingredients I need since we only need 1 ingredient proc for each Pokemon. So I'm going to do that off screen, but that's going to be the plan to make a huge breakfast. We have like 100 and something pot space right now. Let's just go check. Max is up. Just do gluttony. Yeah, 101. So we have a really big pot space right now. Gonna make green grass for breakfast, get a really good start to the week. Hopefully that means that the week is going to be a little bit easier than last week. We are only making a 3 ingredient recipe, which is what I try to aim for if I can just keep 2 or 3 ingredient Pokemon on the team. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this. So we'll just have to hopefully not get all berries because that's what happened last time I tried to do this where I didn't make breakfast and I was like, oh, I only need a couple more ingredients. And then it was, oops, all berries. So that didn't work out, but hopefully with us only needing 2 oil and 4 tomatoes, shouldn't be a problem. Looking at you, buddy. You're all smiles now, but I need those tomatoes. So let's make sure we get those. Other than that, really the plan here is to just find a Delibird, and I'm pretty sure that the best way to get the Delibird is to just go ahead and max out as much as possible the rank and just try to get as many spawns as we can because we're going to need Delibird to show up a lot I forget which sleep type Delibird is. Hold on, let me go ahead and I know it's about to undo the snowdrop selection I just did. But where are you at, buddy? You are Johto. Gen 2, there you are. Delibird, yeah. Defaulted back to green grass, but it is a dozing type. Let's just go ahead and check them all and see what we're looking at. I think technically the highest percentage chance for any one spawn to be a Delibird is in the lower ranks. Actually, no, it's kind of more in the mid. But for any of the Delibird to show up, the probability of getting a target with multiple spawn chances goes up as the rank goes up. And even at 100 million, it looks like it is still going on. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to do it off screen because it's going to take way too much computational power and it's going to take way too long. As you can see just how long it takes to get all the way to 100 million. Like, we're just slowly climbing. 96.7. Have we made it there? Nope. 99.9. Yeah, it's still slowly moving towards 100 million. I might set this to like 250 or something and see if it continues that trend, but I'm going to do that off screen because that's going to take entirely too long. But I'm curious. I don't know that we're going to be able to get to 250 million, but if we could, let's see, what was our previous record? Oh, not the bag. What am I doing? Get it together, my dude. Come on. Come on, buddy. Get it together. Map. Previous record on Snowdrop was 1 million strength, which, yeah. To get 250 million drowsy power, we would need 2.5 million. Right? Or am I losing my mind again? Am I doing a bad thing at math? I might be doing a bad thing at math. But, let's see. Yeah, Master 5 is right about there. Yeah. Why am I so bad at math? This is hard. No. What am I doing in my brain? I'm trying to do math and it is just not working out. I guess my brain ain't doing math today. Whatever it takes, whatever strength it is to get to 250 million drowsy power, it's going to be a long way for us to get there. But I do really just want to see if that trend continues to go up. If the graph, just like it's doing right here, continues to go up towards that 250 million mark. I still don't think we've hit 100 million yet. No, it's still calculating. It's getting close. But yeah, I want to see if that graph continues to just go up and up and up. The higher our drowsy power gets. I would assume that at some point it is going to drop off and start going down or maybe plateau. But the question is at what point? And does it matter because can we even reach that rank is the real question. But for now, if we can get closer to 100 million, especially towards the end of the week, that'd be good because it looks like we're getting about a 50% chance of finding a Delibird. Assuming we get the dozing type, which, as we found out last week, is kind of a hard one for me to get. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how things go. Hopefully find us a Delibird because we desperately need a better one. And the other downside to Delibird is it's just so many biscuits to take home. So we're gonna have our work cut out for us this week, but we're gonna try and hopefully catch us a good Delibird and put our dessert woes to rest, because if we can get a really good Delibird, then we are set for Suicune. And that is the only piece of the puzzle that I am missing for the Suicune event to get these desserts ready to go is the Delibird. So once we get that, it's gonna be super easy. But we're just gonna have to wait and see how things go. That is gonna be all I've got for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flight Master, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button next to the subscribe button. Get early access to the videos and a bunch of other cool perks. While you're down there, go ahead and click the Discord link. Join us over there. It's in the description box. I forgot to say that part, but the link to the Discord is in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.